put in this video.
Yeah.
So guys, we're YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber. I made my own channel because it calls Trenching Milk. Here, stinky. So guys, I always read books, and I got my merch on the website. Merch. You know I'm searching, guys.
No. How y'all doing? Knock, knock, cousin, yes. I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle. You ain't know you had them 34 and a half. This today's GSA. Me and my son about to make him breakfast. He wants some breakfast. He's
25th.
10th.
10th.
Today's July 10th.
Hey, guys.
Yep, July 10th, Wednesday. Today is July 10th. It's a Wednesday.
Dad, what's today?
July 10th.
July 10th.
And it's a Wednesday.
2019. Daddy?
Yep.
Can you hold this for me?
No, you need to put that in your room and relax.
I'll be right back. Okay, Dad?
Okay.
I'm making a nice story for you, Dad.
I just had to share a video. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just, share it. I'm going to share it another time so I can share it on.
Dad, look at my other book. It's already ruined. Daddy, what is this in there?
What are you doing in the refrigerator? You just had to go in the refrigerator, right?
No.
Get out of it for you to be eating cereal.
Daddy?
Hello?
Yes, Dad. Daddy, this is creepy. This is creepy, Dad.
What's creepy is how you're in the refrigerator and listen to me. What's creepy is you're not supposed to be in the refrigerator.
Creepy.
When you're in the refrigerator, you going to keep talking? Are you listening or are you talking?
I'm listening.
Are you supposed to be in the refrigerator?
No, Dad.
So then stay over there where you're supposed to be so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Daddy?
Did you? Hello?
Yes, Dad.
Oh.
Dad?
Yes.
You see this guy?
I see that guy. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking about that guy.
Is he very creepy?
No, what's creepy is, like I said, what's creepy to me is my son thinking he can sneak into the kitchen. That's creepy.
Daddy?
Yes.
I
That's creepy.
Daddy?
Yes.
I don't want the oat cooked.
Huh?
I don't want the oat cooked. I want the oat to stay under like his mom. I want the oat rather. Hey, Dad?
When we come in here and making demands of how you want your yolk and over that, I know how to cook eggs. I know how to cook eggs before you was born.
Daddy?
Okay? You heard what I said?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yes, Dad.
All right.
Daddy?
No. Then you just say yes, Dad, and then you just be quiet and wait.
Okay.
If you listen and you're waiting. I know how to cook eggs. I told you I know how to cook eggs. That's it.
I'm gonna go sit down in my room and what am I doing, Dad?
Oh, so you don't want to watch me cook?
I'm gonna watch you cook for a little bit.
No, you don't. Because consistency can become boring to some extent. Or is it just me? Am I the only person that consistency becomes boring? Because you do the same stuff over and over. You're like, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing it. But the reality is, it's needed. Because that consistency is what's going to get your kid on the right path. Your child, your kid, whatever you want to refer to it as, I guess. Because some people say, well, this is baby cow. But if you want to get it, it's consistency, just constantly working at it. And I understand how that could become mundane, just doing the same stuff all the time. You're like, oh, I don't want to keep doing the same stuff. I want to do different stuff. I don't want to keep because especially when you don't always see a result. But that goes back to the things that like Nipsey was talking about, like running your marathon and pacing yourself and just keeping yourself moving forward. And anything you're doing, whether it's becoming a YouTuber, whether it's schooling, whether it's becoming a better person, whether it's raising a kid, the one quality that I think always will guarantee the best results is consistency. Or also, it can guarantee some bad results because based on your level of quality and consistency. So you have to base your level of quality and consistency on something too. So you gotta know, all right, boom, I have this level of quality, which is great. So just say that I have a 95% level of quality in parenting because To think you're 100% the best parent, you're already failing your kid then because you're saying that there's no room for improvement. At least at 95, you're still giving yourself room for improvement. You're giving yourself a chance to be a better parent, if not a 5% better parent. I would say maybe start at 90. Think you're a 90 or 80. I mean, when you first have your kid and be working towards that 100% by the time they turn 18, try to reach that. And even then, you're still working towards that 100, but there still should always be room for improvement because life is a constant thing that is changing and it needs improvement and it needs different levels of understanding of ways to connect. Like I had a person that I was working with, older dude, you know, he didn't have a Facebook. He felt like that was his way of putting his foot down, but saying he's not. But I'm thinking about all of the people he's not being able to connect with because he's only connected by the phone, which is not even that much connection, but he's used to not having a connection with people. And that's the life he lives. But he doesn't even realize it coming from the time that he came from. When we live in a time when people are, so we're almost, it's to the point where we're dependent on our connections with people. You know what I mean? Because we have it so much. You have such a connection. You don't have a time where you have to really, it's only people that don't have connections right now are people in prisons and jails. Even some of them have connections, but their lack of connection is way higher than the average person out in the street because your ability to, you can go to the library and go online. You could go here and go on. You could be anywhere. So the ability to connect with people is there. It's just all about taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So my son tells me, he tries to explain to me that he wants an egg, but he wants the yolk. He keeps trying to act like he wants the yolk he wants the yolk not cooked at all. That's his claim to fame. He don't want the yolk cooked. I don't know. I think he really don't want that, and I don't want to give him that. And see if I don't want him to give him that, and he really don't want it. So, what do you think in the comment section? Should I just give him a shot to let him eat it, waste the egg, and if he don't eat it, fuck it, whatever. He doesn't eat the egg, and if he does eat it, then now we know he likes something. And how uncooked should I? Because isn't it unhealthy to leave it uncooked? So how uncooked should I leave it? You know? It's funny because in his head, I don't know how to do this. But I don't do it because I know that I feel like he's not going to want it. But I'm going to give it to him as much as I can today and try to give it to him. He said he wanted it like this. He said he do. He said he wanted it like this.
I actually want to watch you cook, Dad.
Huh?
I want to watch you cook now.
Oh, you do?
Daddy?
Yes, sir. Did you stop the computer?
I'm going to stop right now, Dad.
Okay.
Dad, are you making those pepper eggs for me, please?
Yes.
Oh, I like pepper eggs. They put some sauce for me?
Yes.
Pepper sauce.
Wait. What you want? Let me see.
You want to see?
So you want just like
Can I
that?
see that? Can I see on the camera? That's
It's not fried any side up, honestly.
I think it looks like scrambled eggs like this.
What it's called is a sunny side up. And if you don't want me to flip it over at all, that's called sunny side up. Because that means that you don't want me to, you don't want it cooking at all.
Because that time I liked it, and last time I don't like it, so I don't want you to cook the oak.
All right.
Oh, Daddy?
Yeah.
Is this then the pepper so it goes away? Daddy?
Yeah.
See it right there? That's the oak right there?
That's the yolk.
That is the yolk. I'm going to put it in the garbage for you, Dad.
Okay, I'll make you put in the garbage for me.
I'm pushing it over. Okay, Dad?
Yeah.
Pushing it over. Sometimes this is how you do it to eggs.
Just like
Yeah, just like that.
this. So you want it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too, son.
That's how I like it. See the right there's not cooked. Yeah, can I show the camera?
No, you don't need to show it.
Daddy,
Yes.
is that a beautiful egg?
I mean, that's the way you wanted it, right?
Yeah, is it beautiful now?
I mean, not for me.
I'm gonna try to pop the old.
I don't like. Wait.
That we can test it and see if it pops.
It's gonna pop.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, these pancakes is hot.
Oh, that is it. Do we have a cooking glove in here? Do you have a cooking glove there? That's how Mommy used a cooking glove there. Now what is this? It'll fall down the pantry. Let's fall down here. Daddy.
Yes.
How did it get down there? Did the gingerbread man do it there? That's hot so bad. How can I go get you red?
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Does not hurt?
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts good?
Not that bad. It's all right. Don't worry about it. There you go. Now you
Not
need some
bad.
syrup, right?
Yeah. Chocolate syrup?
No, yeah, ain't no chocolate syrup.
That's chocolate.
This is some good syrup though too. This is some good syrup though. I wish we had some
That
waffles.
is chocolate syrup? Dad, this is chocolate syrup? Dad, do you know what chocolate syrup is?
That's Miss Butterworth.
Miss Butterworth? Can I try some, Dad? Oh, that's hot, Dad.
I see.
Dad,
Yeah.
is that my bacon?
Hmm?
Is that bacon?
What you say?
I said, is that bacon?
That's toast.
It's toast?
Yeah.
You're making me toast, too?
Oh, that's my toast.
Oh, you're making me bacon now?
Yes.
Daddy, you know you're supposed to make, you know you're supposed to cook bacon?
Hmm?
You're supposed to cook bacon. This time I want you to cook the bacon. This time I want you to cook it. Yeah, I don't want to cook because last time I did not like it cooked. It just tastes like a turkey bacon snot rubber pig.
Yeah, but that you're supposed to say please and all type of other stuff. Just get out the kitchen.
Please,
Just walk over there.
Dad.
Don't worry about it. No, I got you.
Please.
I'm gonna make it.
Dad, look, steam. Steam, Dad, steam.
I know.
Dad, why is there steam?
Because it was still on. The pot was still on. That's why.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
Dad, what is that? Is that the oil right there? That's the oil in here, Dad?
Yes.
Smelling the oil. Dad, it smells so bad.
You good?
Yeah.
I know.
Do you smell that too?
I do.
It smells bad, Dad.
Breakfast is almost ready.
It's bad, Daddy.
Your breakfast is almost ready.
Dad, it's bad.
Your breakfast is
It
almost
smells
ready.
so bad, Dad.
Do you want some toast?
Yeah, what's the fruit? It smells
Okay.
bad.
All right. Be good. I don't want no bad. You got eggs, bacon, pancakes, and toast. So that means
I can eat all of this junk at once.
all of you right. It is junk, but you gotta be good all day. I don't want no take it down, whatever. You better just be listening. Do you understand?
Yes, Dad. Daddy.
You need a fork, you said?
Yeah, I need a fork to test this and see if it pops.
Wait, don't pop it yet.
Now we gotta see if this pops.
You don't want to pop it yet. You gotta wait.
What the smells? Daddy, this pot smells disgusting.
Oh shit.
It smells so disgusting, Dad. It smells so disgusting, okay? Daddy, can you whisk this pot out? Can you whisk this pot out quick, Dad?
Here you go. Got the bacon.
Dad, can you whisk this pot out? It smells
Look,
bag.
Look at this 5-year-old breakfast. Look at this.
Yeah. This
It's
is
a
junk.
Yeah.
And you know bacon is with eggs. That's why I want it. Like, look. Ha! Is that fun, Dad?
No, it's not fun. That's nasty.
It's nasty.
Daddy don't eat that. You know that?
Yeah. Did you eat it when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Daddy, this is not eating.
This is not. It is not nasty.
This is. There you go. Take it over here.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I wouldn't care. Yeah. Sit there, eat your food. I love you. That was me making my son breakfast this morning. Hope you liked it. Check out the latest shows we got coming out today. Hopefully, I get some stuff done. Interviews still dropping, coming out. If you didn't already, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for checking the channel. Thanks for having me.